You are now listening to Nexxlegacy Radio, a radio station for the people.
You know what I'm saying? This guy's did so much damage to the game. You know what I'm saying? We had to definitely get him up in here and show love and support. And Capone is in the building. And before I give that dude that just do salute, the other guest that we got in about 15, 20 minutes, we got hip-hop icon CL Smooth in the building as well. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? The night's young, turned up heavy. We're about to have some fun. We're about to get it popping. Yeah, dig? You know what I mean? Smoking on radio. Waiting for the bosses to call in. Yuck and Cuz will fly, but I got you. Call in 347-215-8653. Got Cali Bruh in the building. What's rocking, son?
Oh, man, the Bay going ham. You know, I've seen the intro with the block going ham, but it's the Bay going ham right now, man. Shout out to the Giants, man. You know, doing it real big, man. Bringing one home for the Bay, man. That's real big.
Sir.
So that's
Exactly.
what's up
Like
tonight,
I said, bruh, I could care less about what sport it is. The Bay got a championship, you know what I mean? So,
oh, man, I mean, you gotta love it, you know what I mean? That's respectable. It ain't like we did it in soccer or golf and nothing. It's baseball. You know
exactly.
So, you know, it's the major league, man. The big boy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Hey, we got the homie CL Smooth calling in shortly, but first off, you know what I mean? We're going to lead off. We got the homie, you know what I'm saying? We got to say what's happening. Get that Smoke a Lot salute to Ad Capone. Ad Capone in the building. What's rocking, son?
Oh, what's up with it, man? Man, I just finished watching that game, man. I'm damn near hoarse from yelling so damn much.
Word up, bro. I mean, as you should, man. I mean, you know, they represented like yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's man, everybody going, you know what I'm saying, we going ham. Like the homie Cali bruh said, the Bay going ham right now. So I know you rocking this L Giants World Series clincher tonight. I know you feeling real good about the sports world right now. Raiders doing good. Even the Niners won a game, you know what I'm saying? So we good right now. We good.
Hey, don't forget the Raiders, man. They 500 right now. You know what I mean? It's on a real upswing right now for the Bay, man.
Man, the Raiders been smashing fools the last couple of weeks, man.
Man, what you saying, man?
Smashing fools.
Man, they put
When you say smashing fools, word up, bro. Like, you know what I mean? They would have turned it up. When you get 500 yards of offense in the last two games, man, you know what I'm saying? They scraping up fools. They took out the Broncos, and they took out the Seahawks. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing. But, Ad, what's up, bro? Welcome to Smoke Out Radio.
Oh, thank you, man. I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? It's a big privilege to be on here with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You know, we got you, and we also got CL Smooth later, so I know you're going to stay and party with us tonight.
For sure.
And hang out, you know what I mean? Most def. But, you know what I'm saying? Tell the people, you know what I'm saying, what's up with you? What's been up with the kid, man? I ain't heard from you in a long time. So when, you know, honestly, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, when you came across my line and the homie got me, he was like, man, you know, we got to get the homie Ad on. And I was like, where that dude been at? Where you been? I ain't heard from you in a minute. So what's happening? What's been up?
Well, shit, I dropped my last album, Totally Insane album, in 2000. Shit, 2001, man, I got locked up. I went to the feds, man. I did 6 years in the feds, man.
You know what I'm saying? Remember that. You're right.
Yeah. I've been home for about 3 years now. I dropped an album called The K Word in 2008. You know what I'm saying? That thing was smacking, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was riding around smacking that. But I also got
that, bro. That's what I'm saying. I still got that. That's why I was like, damn, man, I ain't heard this dude. Like, I had to go back and revisit that. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, wow. But you're right, bro. I mean, that's a bunch of bangers on that thing, though. Real deal.
Yeah. But I just dropped my new one August 31st, Kingpin, the 6-Year Theory. And matter of fact, my video is on YouTube right now. Just came on YouTube about an hour ago. Check me out, www.youtube.com/The Insane Empire 1. THEINSANEEMPIRE 1. Check my new video I just posted about an hour ago.
Okay. So you still staying active. I mean, you got your new joint that dropped in August. You know what I'm saying? So that's still fresh in the minds of the folks or whatnot. So, you know what I mean? You've been in the game. I mean, you know, you was crewed up with Totally Insane and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, how's the game looking to you right now from back when you first started to now in 2010?
Well, the game changed drastically, man. I think that right now it's a little more political and a little more commercial. You know what I'm saying? It's like what cats need to do. What I see now, huh?
You being hella nice. You said a little bit. You being hella nice, bruh.
Well, I was trying to be polite. This shit is corny, man.
Come on,
to tell you the truth.
Fuck yeah, there you go. There you go.
The shit is corny, man. And niggas from the Bay and niggas from California, period, need to start smashing on motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't got nothing against nobody else, man. But I'm from the Bay and I'm from the West, man. And it seemed like motherfuckers is really like ain't letting us in, man. They like act like we corny or something. Nigga, it ain't us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't us. The industry is just real political and some bullshit. So I think that with radio stations like Smoke a Lot and shit, underground internet radio stations, man, is finna be the new shit, because I think that a lot of people is getting tired of that corny ass shit. Record sales in hip hop is declining greatly, and you know what I'm saying? I think motherfuckers is really starving for some real shit, and I think that shows like this and other underground internet shows is really gonna start flourishing in the next couple, in the next year or two, because a lot of motherfuckers want that real shit back.
I think at the end of the day, I feel you completely when it comes to just especially how the shit is nowadays. Like, this is a necessity. Like, I feel like any artists like yourself, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that's anybody now is going to need shows like this so they can freely play what they want to play, say what they want to say, do what they want to do, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's important, and and you can't get that with the mainstream radio things no more. You can't get that in mainstream hip-hop no more because, the hip-hop police kind of, like, killed that thing, like, years ago, you know what I mean? So I feel you with the honest feedback on it, because, you know what I'm saying, like, there's no holds bars up in this motherfucker, man. We say how we feel. And I'm like you, bruh. I am not feeling it today. That's why I go look for, classic slappers like you and a totally insane clique, bruh. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I still got a lot of old school shit from that, bruh. So, that's a lot of historic shit from the Bay, you know what I mean?
Right on. And, when my boy called me and told me that y'all wanted me to come on, I was like, man, that's a privilege, because I've been knocking Yuck since day one. You know what I'm saying? And it's a privilege to be affiliated with any of that real shit that come from the Bay. You know what I'm saying? And Yuck is definitely one of the pioneers that really pushed the hard line for the Bay and for the West Coast, period. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a real honor to be on the show with y'all, man, for real.
No doubt, it's that big thing. Yuck's gonna be calling in shortly, you know what I mean? And plus, like I said, we got, and then, like you said, when it's gonna take shows like this, I mean, who has a Bay Area established artist like yourself live on the air alongside, you know what I'm saying, a pioneer like CL Smooth later on too? Like, who does that? Only us, baby.
Right.
Only us.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No doubt. You know what I'm saying? Smoke a Lot Radio got this iconic guy, Ad Capone, in the building. You know what I'm saying? Cali, bro, I know you got questions. I know you got comments. I know you got stuff to say. Go ahead, bro.
The show, man. Just want to holler at the homie Ad Capone, man, and just let the listeners know, man, because there's a lot of rappers in the game nowadays, you know what I'm saying? They kind of been through what you went through, man. I know you said you went down, did 6 in the Feds for a minute, you know what I'm saying? But, Dre did it, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't too many rappers going down like that back in the day.
Right.
It's a bit more prevalent now. Tell the people, man, what it's like being a rapper and going down and then coming back and bouncing back with the whole reviving of the career and everything. Let them know about that.
Well, see, with me, rap has always been a love of mine. I started rapping when I was in the 5th grade, 10 years old. Me and my nigga Mac was rapping on the playground and doing talent shows and school assemblies and shit. But at the same time, I was still a street nigga. So even though I was releasing them albums, I was still out there on the block. I was still taking that shit across state. I was still doing what I was doing. Even though rap was my love, I still had to feed my family. I still had to feed myself. And, you know what I'm saying, I let my street shit interfere with my music shit, and it knocked me off the game, you know what I'm saying? And basically, for a nigga like myself in entertainment that fall like that, it's real hard to get back off after you fell off for so long, you know what I'm saying? 6 years is a long time for a motherfucker to be gone and to watch shit change. And it's hard to sit there behind glass and say, damn, that nigga keep the sneak out there shining, or that nigga Messy Marv out there killing shit, or that nigga, the Hood Stars is out there tearing shit up, and I'm sitting behind this motherfucker. So, I mean, rappers naturally have egos, man. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't have a big ego, you wouldn't be rapping, because every nigga want to grab the mic, every nigga want to shine. You know what I'm saying? So it's real hard to humble yourself and sit back and watch the next nigga just run the game, you know what I'm saying? And coming back after so many years and seeing how the game had changed and seeing how political the shit was and how corny the shit was, it was kind of, I don't know, I was kind of hesitant to get back in it for a minute, because I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? This ain't even the sport I want to play in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was kind of like discouraging, but it's still niggas out there pushing the hard line like Yuck and Mess and Hood Stars and Bo, and you know, it's still niggas out there pushing the line and still come with that raw shit and still getting them units off. So I was like, fuck it, if these niggas can still do it, and these is niggas that I played on the field with in my generation, and niggas that I get down with and I respect and love, and if these niggas are still pushing the line, fuck it, nigga, I'm finna push the line too. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, right.
No doubt.
So you think going down after you change your perspective on the game, it change your perspective on things when you went in?
Oh yeah, I mean, it definitely. Prison is a learning experience, man. You know, if a nigga go to prison don't learn nothing, he a goddamn fool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's so much, because it sits you down and it makes you look at shit from the inside looking out. You know what I'm saying? And I politic with niggas from all over the country. New Orleans, Texas, Georgia, Kansas City, New York, Philly. You know what I'm saying? I politic with a lot of real niggas that was in there, and everybody. I don't know if motherfuckers out there remember that song, the Ghetto Boys had, The World is a Ghetto. The world is a motherfucking ghetto. The hood is the same in every motherfucking state and every city, man. Niggas got the same outlook on shit. Niggas is trying to get the same thing. Niggas got the same goals. Niggas got the same mentality. So I politic with a lot of real niggas in there, and you know what I'm saying, they just kind of like kept my feet, you know what I'm saying, kept my feet planted in, you know, to what was going on. And you know what I'm saying, like I say, my love for music is what kept me so anticipating getting out and getting back in the game, you know what I'm saying, as far as the music go, because I love it, man, you know what I'm saying, it's in my DNA. This is what I was born to do, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, you know what I mean? Smoke a Lot Radio, you know what I'm saying? We got this guy, Ad Capone, you know what I'm saying, definitely in the building. We're gonna rock this track real quick, Bay Love, and we're gonna come back with you. And then, you know what I'm saying, we're going to blend you in when CL calls in, too, because I definitely want both y'all to be a part of this show just to kind of, like, you know what I'm saying, get that perspective on both sides of the coast and whatnot, you know what I mean? So I think this is a real ill show to be a part of. So don't forget, people out there, call in and hold this motherfucking show down and support this dude, Ad Capone, support CL Smooth. We got ill joints from this guy, and we got ill joints. We got ill unreleased joints from CL Smooth also. What's up? What's up, Ad?
Hey, you talk about the CL Smooth, P Rock and CL Smooth?
Yeah, sir.
Oh, that reminisce over you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's the shit. Yeah. Hell yeah, I fucks with that. Hell yeah, I fucks with that.
What? Yeah, no doubt. We gonna bang this one right here. Not the other, but the other. You know.
Right. I feel you. Yeah. That's the one I fuck with.
Bang this, yes, sir. We gonna bang this Ad Capone joint, Bay Love right here on Smoke Live Radio, and we gonna be back with Ad Capone, and then we should be back also.
Trying to add you on the line.
Oh yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, that's that
Oh,
classic shit right there.
Yeah, it was, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard that since the '90s, man. And that was with Dre Dogg on there, man. That was the pre-Andre Nicotina era right there. That's when he was still Dre Dogg. That was before the Andre Nicotina came in. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, y'all took me back with that one right there, man. I think we having a little technical thing going on right now. I think Brand on the other line, you know what I'm saying, getting that switchboard right. You know what I'm saying, holding down that music and everything, you know, but. Man, we back right here rocking, man, on Smoke a Lot Radio with the homie Ad Capone, man. We got CL Smooth coming in a little bit later on. And tell him about that track, man.
Yeah, he should be calling in a second. Good save right there, Cali, bruh.
No, you good, man. We was just chopping up about that track, man. We was just talking about that track, man. That was a classic right there, man. He took us back, way back.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Man, that was when it was fun, man. We was having so much fun doing that music back then. And back then it was kind of like it wasn't no boundaries. You could get on the record and say whatever the hell you want, and motherfuckers love that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I was just listening to some of them old school bars, man. Talking about, chew your nose, bite your nose off, and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I mean, really going there back then, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, think about it like this. Back then, in the 90s, motherfuckers was just hella creative, dog. They said whatever the first thing came to mind, they just put the shit on wax. And I think that's right now, I think that creativity and that, the imagination ain't in it no more like that. You know what I'm saying? To where I can get on the track and talk about biting the bitch nose off or getting put in the electric chair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And 17 years later, the shit's still hitting. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think that's what
I think what you just said. I think what you just said too. As far as I think it's out there, but I think it's you got all that other shit is more popular. I guess you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. You're right.
And then, like you still got them in pockets because it's just like you said. You got yourself, Yuck. You got a handful of other people too that's really trying to set that bar and keep that bar where it used to be. And you know what I'm saying. Everybody kind of took that bar and went. You know what I'm saying, somewhere else. They made it all pink and lavender and all kinds of other shit. You know what I'm saying? Polka dots and rainbows. You know what I mean? All kinds of other wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand some of that. So, it's going to take more music, more people putting out, like you said, fun shit. Like you said, bottom line, people, I could tell that. Callie, I'm pretty sure you could tell the same. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was vibing. They was vibing, having fun. Smoking, drinking, doing whatever they want to do, you know what I mean? It was just ill. It just came out that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, that track right there reminded me of like the Lynch era. You know what I'm saying? Because Lynch was like one of the artists that kind of came on that hype, man. He used to say whatever, man, and didn't really care about how public.
Hell yeah.
Talking about I'm nibbling on a crock pot full of clits simmering in the crock pot, and you know what I mean? Like Lynch, you just come off the wall and make you be like, hold on, man, what did he just say? But see, nowadays the difference is. Cats don't want nobody looking at them like, hold on, what you just say? And what was that last line? Everybody want their bars to be acceptable. You know what I'm saying? So they want to, you know what I'm saying, be perceived by everybody as, I'm good. I got them bars or whatever. But say what's coming out of you. Don't hold nothing back. Don't censor yourself. And that's what cats was doing back then. They wasn't censoring nothing. They was letting
what I'm saying? And back then, the shit was like a sport. It's like we was studying niggas like Lynch. We was studying niggas like Bo to see what they was going to say next. Damn, that nigga said some ill shit. We got to come sicker than that. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like a friendly competition. Like, these niggas coming hard. We was buying niggas' albums and sitting and riding around smoking, listening to niggas shit and be like, nigga, we got to come sicker than that. So that's why I think that golden era of music, like the 90s, niggas was really, we was really homies. We was really going to each other's shows and we was really calling niggas on the phone and we was really listening to niggas shit like, nigga, that shit was hard. Nigga, I'm finna fuck you up, though, with that. You know what I'm saying? And I think nowadays niggas is so isolated and so into themselves and they so scared about what they gonna look like you said, that they not really. It's not a sport no more. It's like a shit. I don't even know what to call it. It's like I don't know, man. It ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't the same.
Right. Yeah, it's almost like it's in an arena now where everybody just want to be accepted. Like I just want to be acceptable. You know,
everybody is
acceptable.
Everybody's pleading for acceptance. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And see, that's when you get like all kinds of other shit that I can't respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you do what you want to do, and you know what I'm saying, and I know if people get locked down on labels, they don't have much control, or quote unquote they say they don't, or you know what I'm saying, people say that, you know what I'm saying, it's a whole different deal. But at the same time, like, you know what I'm saying, back in that era that we talking about, it just seemed like everybody that put something out was, put it out because they felt this is my lane. This is the lane I wanted to do, and nobody tripped off that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So now it's a whole different deal where, like what y'all was saying about, okay, well, I got to do this just so I can get accepted. I got to be on this track with this person just so I can get accepted. And to me, that's bullshit because, you know what I'm saying, you didn't get that back in the 80s and 90s and even 70s for that matter. You know what I'm saying? When hip-hop was popping, like, you know what I'm saying? You didn't see NWA collaborating with hella people. You know what I'm saying? They did what the fuck they wanted to do, when they wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Same thing with Public Enemy. I mean, they chose their own path to go, and they did it because they felt like they needed to do it. And this day and age right now, it's I don't know. We just need to make sure we get it back. We need that golden age back, people. Where is that? You know what I'm saying?
We just need the artists to just come back with that originality, man. Like the last one to do that from this whole era was like the boy Eminem, man. He was like the last dude to get on that mic and just be saying whatever he want to say, man, without really thinking about how people gonna perceive it, man. You know what I mean? He like the last of the Mohicans in that little thing, you know? So we just need cats to start bringing that back, you know what I mean? Just come with it. Whatever you got in you, man, spit that, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. No doubt, you know what I'm saying? CL Smooth should be calling in shortly. This is Smoking Like Radio got, you know what I'm saying, Ad Capone in the building. One question I did have, bro, was, you know what I'm saying, with groups, and I'm going to ask CL this when he calls in also, like, you know, it's hard to keep a group together. Like, you know what I'm saying, like the time that you had with Totally Insane, you know what I'm saying, tell the people a little bit about, you know, just kind of, you know, getting that group together, putting out the music with the group, and then, you know what I'm saying, everybody pretty much more or less just working on their own shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying, so tell people a little bit about, you know, the whole group concept and the fact that it's hard to stay together, right?
Well, yeah, I think, this, in my opinion, is this. First I'm going to give my opinion, and then I'm going to tell what happened to my group. My opinion is I think that a group is a group of individuals that come together to make something happen. And I think as time goes on, people will start growing in different directions. You know what I'm saying? I might be passionate about the shit, but my nigga might not be passionate as I am about the shit. He might be going in a whole nother direction. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's like a relationship, like you and your girl. When y'all first get together, y'all in love, and everything is all gravy. And then after time goes on, y'all opinions start changing. Y'all start bumping heads. You know what I'm saying? Y'all start looking at shit differently. Y'all goals change. And I think that y'all, you know, somewhere down the line, you start outgrowing each other. And then to keep from it getting too far to get to a hate situation, break it off just to save face, or just to, you know, so you won't take it too far. Now, what my situation was this. My nigga 10 been my best friend since kindergarten. You know, that's like my brother, you know what I'm saying? And when we was doing the music, you know, not only was we doing the music together, we was running the streets together, we was on the block together, we was fucking hoes together, we was smoking weed together. So that was like my everyday nigga, you know what I'm saying? As time went on, we start living our own lives. We start looking at shit differently. We start hanging out with different people. And I think it kind of caused a separation. We were still niggas. And somewhere down the line, he lost his love for the music. You know what I'm saying? I was still passionate about it, and I still was doing it, and he was slowly backing away from it. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to do it. And like right now, he don't want to do it no more. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? It's still my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's my best friend for life. But he just ain't feeling the music like I'm feeling it. The same thing with Scoop from Hood Stars. That was my everyday nigga. You know what I'm saying? Me, him, and Mac was everyday niggas. After a while, me and Scoop started hanging around a little bit more with each other. He became everyday nigga while Mac was out doing his own thing. You know what I'm saying? He had his other group of niggas, but we was still fucking with each other and shit. But me and Scoop became everyday niggas. And as you can see, like on the Totally Insane album with the news and all that shit on it,
right?
The reason why Scoop was incorporated more is because 10 was slowly falling out of it, and Scoop was slowly falling into it. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of like just happened that way. And then after I went to prison, I mean, you know, during the 6 years that I was gone, Scoop established Hood Stars with my nigga Band-Aid. They did their thing, they blowing up with it, and 10 just slowly faded out and stopped doing music. You know what I'm saying? So TC still doing it. You know, I still talk to TC every day. Like, you know, I wake up in the morning, call that nigga, like, what's up, nigga, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? So the relationships in 10 too. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I still talk to 10 every day. Like, what's up, nigga, what you doing, nigga, what you watching on TV? What you cooking, nigga? You know what I'm saying? The love and the relationship is still there. It's just his passion for music ain't there no more like mine and TC's and Scoot's is. You know what I'm saying?
What makes you think that is? I mean, what makes you think that is, though? Because, I mean, I hear that a lot from a lot of artists that was grouped up. And then, you know what I'm saying, if you have a group of 4, you might have one that just stopped. Now, sometimes I know it might be, you know, personal issues or whatever, but I didn't always thought. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, bro. Like, if you got some passion for music, that's always going to be there and should never change, like, no matter what's going on. Now, I know outside forces might piss you off, or you might want to hang it up, or, you know, say you want to retire one day, but you ain't going to let that shit go. Music is one of them things where you ain't going to never get killed off no matter what's going on. But I hear that a lot, bro. So why do you think that is?
I don't know. I mean, speaking for me, my love for it is so great that I can't stop. You know what I'm saying? I can't let it go. Even when I was in prison, I was writing. Man, I got thousands of songs written. It just was in me. You know what I'm saying? That's just in me. And I think it's in him too, but in a different way. You know what I'm saying? You never know how deep a man's passion is. You know what I'm saying? Your passion might be deeper than somebody else's. And maybe that's what it is. My passion for this shit might be deeper than his, and he might look at it. Maybe he looking at it like, this shit is so fucking corny. I don't even want to waste my time with this shit no more. Or, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he feeling like the competition ain't it ain't fun like it used to be, where, you know, you call a nigga like Bo up or call a nigga like Mac Mall up and be like, what's up, nigga? What you working on? And you know what I'm saying? Maybe he don't feel it's like that no more. And you know what I'm saying? And he doing something else. He doing his own thing.
Yeah, I mean, and I can respect that. I mean, people got their own views and how they really want to rock their own movement as far as what they want to do with their music and, you know, anything for that matter or whatever. But you know, what about you, man? What made you stay, you know, on that grind? You know what I'm saying? You know, with all the shit that you went through, being locked down for as long as you was, and then coming out, still putting out shit, and, you know what I'm saying, still doing that shit. What makes you still want to do you?
Well, to me, it's a couple of different things. One, our legacy. You know, the Totally Insane legacy. Totally Insane is going to live it's going to live longer than us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The name Totally Insane and the music, even when we dead and buried in the ground, Totally Insane and the music is still going to be there. You know what I'm saying? And I look at it as we went through blood, sweat, tears, gunfights, jail, prison to build this legacy. And I don't just see myself just giving it up that easy. I mean, shit, I'm still a young nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm still in my prime. I'm still a young nigga, and I still got shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm older, I got kids, I got a wife, I got house, car note, bills, responsibility. It's still shit out there that I see in the world and shit that I go through in life that I still need to talk about that the next motherfucker might not know about, or that I could share with the next motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I think that as you grow, you still the same street nigga deep inside, but you growing, you becoming a man, you becoming older, you becoming a husband, you becoming a father. But all the shit that you went through is still in you. All the stories are still in you. All the experiences are still in you, and you gaining more new shit. Every day you learn something new, and something new is happening. And I think that it's my responsibility as me being Al Capone to keep on sharing that shit with, you know, with motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, like I say, the legacy, the history that we created, and motherfuckers be getting at me. Man, I could be standing in Denny's line paying for some food, and a motherfucker walk up, man, you Al Capone, huh? So that keep me lit. You know what I'm saying? That right there keep me lit. Me and my wife in Kmart the other day, I'm buying some drawers, and you know what I'm saying, a Mexican dude walked up and like, man, you Al Capone, and start rapping my shit in the middle of the store. So it's kind of like, that's what keep a motherfucker lit, because there's motherfuckers out there, I know it's motherfuckers out there that live their life off that shit, that put my tape in the morning when they wake up in the morning before they brush their teeth, and throw my shit on while they smoking a blunt, and throw my shit on before they go to bed, and wake up in the morning bumping my shit all over again. This music is the soundtrack to motherfuckers' lives, you know what I'm saying? Because it was the soundtrack to my life. I used to wake up in the morning bumping Bo and Lynch and Yuck and Schultz and Fody, you know what I'm saying? That was the Cube and CL Smooth and Wu-Tang. That was the soundtrack to my life, and if them niggas ain't gonna give it up, if you still going, nigga, I'm still going.
That's right. That's right. It ain't no timeline on that. Hey, and Q said this because, you know, we had the fortunate opportunity of interviewing that dude, and Q said it best when it's like, man, it ain't no timeline on no rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how it is in sports, where it's just like, hey, if you over the hill, if you Brett Favre status 41 or whatever, you might want to call it quits. But rapper ain't got no timeline on when they call it quits. You know what I mean?
Hell no. Fuck no. Short's still making hits. That nigga been in the game 30 years? Damn near 30?
Okay. Damn near.
You know what I'm saying? And that nigga still make hits.
You heard what the boy said, 1980 through 88. You know what I'm saying? I don't stop rapping like my first takes, man. 80, man. Short for this printing game, boy. So a good 30, man.
Hey, that old nigga still get on the mic and bust a nigga ass. You know what I mean?
With the gray on the chin. Like it's nothing.
Feel me? Still rocking nigga shit. Nigga 40, look at 40. Nigga look at 40. 40 killing these young niggas.
Yeah, gassing these young dudes. Ain't never stopped gassing. You know what I'm saying? He giving these cats the foundation to do what they doing with their little movements. It ain't nothing but an adaptation of the old school. You know what I'm saying? They adapting it to the new school, man. And putting a little bit more gas in the tank and pushing.
Even Yuck, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Yuck went down there to rap a lot and still busting them niggas' asses down there. I know them niggas like, damn, where this nigga come from? You know what I'm saying?
Real big, you know what I'm saying?
This nigga,
no doubt. Smoke a lot radio, you know what I'm saying? We got this guy, Ad Capone, in the building. CL Smooth supposed to be calling in shortly. And I'm going to take this call before we play a track from the 916 with the 254 that's been patiently waiting. Welcome to Smoke a Lot Radio with Brand, Cali, bruh, and Ad Capone. What's happening?
Man, I could fucking kill you, but and then talking about
shit.
Wait, man. I knocked this nigga
man,
down,
you know,
man.
Man, come on, Cuzzo. You know, you always the check to Cuzzo, you always the check to be like, I'm calling from the other number, bruh.
Look, hey, don't even trip, hey, they got a nigga call her like a nigga on hold, like a nigga, like what's his name, man? Nigga said, I should have been on 30 minutes ago. You got the man like, man, shit, every time I listen, it be coming on fly, and everybody else, man, nigga, because a nigga just probably on hold. Nigga waiting to get on the phone.
Nah, you ain't on hold, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, I done borrowed 2 sticks. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro. Hey, you always text me with the bad number you calling from, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta check your Twitter out and hit you on the live, but it's good.
You hit me on Twitter? Oh shit! If you hit me on Twitter, then yeah. You always text me though. You know what I mean? What's up, Cuzzo?
What's up, man? You know,
what's up with it, man?
I had my shit already, my little knapsack in my backpack, man. You know what I'm saying? I had my whole pack ready for the, you know, traveling. That nigga had me on hold so long. But nah, right off for call it in, man. You know, nigga used to smack the shit. I was sitting up here earlier. I couldn't remember, nigga, the song, nigga, with my backpack, my knapsack in my backpack. What was that called?
Wait, say that again?
The backpack song, nigga, on the I was trying to find the shit. My internet slowed down there when on the Tongue in the Same album.
About the backpack?
Yeah.
Man, let me think. Oh, it's up. Man, let me think.
Look,
man, you know we got so many motherfucking songs.
Songs, nigga. I'm like, I'm like, man, I was trying to find this shit. Anyway, though, right over call it in, nigga. I heard you say you did 6 of the damnedest.
Oh, yeah, man.
Down like that, cuz,
yeah, I was down for 6 from 01 to 07, man. They had me doing Fed time, man. Hell yeah. I was in there with some real bosses. I was in there with James Beasley. I was in there with Lil D. You know what I'm saying? I was in there with some ballin' ass niggas from LA and shit, from all over the world, man. New York niggas, Philly niggas, Kansas City niggas. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans niggas. I was in there with some real bosses, some real Italian mafia motherfuckers too.
Okay, for sure.
Hell yeah.
You made it back to the house, head up, everything good.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. You know, I've been out since 07, you know what I'm saying? I've been still doing the music. I just, like I said, I was telling them I dropped the K-Word in 08. I just dropped my Kingpin, the 6 Year Theory album August 31st, a couple months ago. And I'm finna come out with a TIE album with me, Chunk. Y'all remember Chunk?
Yeah, who remember Chunk?
Yeah, I'm finna drop an album with Chunk.
All y'all was part of that, because I heard you said from the headstand you with Scoop, had to do with Scoop. You played that off from the MOP. Was it MO? Was it nigga MOP? No, MOP?
Oh, MOG, Sean T and them?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, Sean T and them, yeah.
Yeah.
Not Scoop?
Yeah.
Scoop was with us with Totally Insane. He was doing the solo thing, and he had a couple albums done. They just never came out. I don't know. Shit happened, you know what I'm saying, between one of my niggas that was putting this shit out went to the feds. Another one of my homies that was putting his album out got killed and shit. So it was just little bullshit that was happening with Scoop shit that, you know, why that shit wasn't coming out. So, you know, I was like, man, fuck that. This nigga too motherfucking tight just sitting on the sideline. So I snatched that nigga up, pulled that nigga. Well, actually what happened was 10 went to the pen. You know what I'm saying, when we did the Totally Insane album. 10 went to the pen. So I snatched Scoot up and brought him in Totally Insane. And right before we was about to drop the album, we had did the album without 10, me and Scoot, with the news and shit on it, So Real and shit like that on it. And right before we was gonna drop it, 10 came home and shit. So we revamped the whole album, redid that shit, and dropped the Totally Insane album.
For sure, because that's like with that, around that time when that PA thing was, it's a PA thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, it's a lot of, you know, I mean, shit, man. I got so many, man, I could sit on this motherfucker all night and tell y'all hella crazy-ass stories that done happened within this music shit and behind the scenes of this music shit. And, man, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you been around this motherfucker long enough, you know what I mean? So we definitely, hey, we gonna bang when you, we gonna bang Kingpin status, and we should have CL calling in shortly, and I'm gonna bang right after this track. I'm gonna get an
Podcasters Unite. Ready to dive into something awesome? Welcome to the Nexxlegacy podcast, your #1 station for the people. Here we bring you stories, interviews, and conversations that matter. Whether you're commuting, cooking, or just chilling, Nexxlegacy has got your back. Join our community of listeners who crave insightful content and good vibes. From trending topics to hidden gems, we cover it all with a touch of humor and a whole lot of heart. So, plug in those earphones, hit that subscribe button, and let's make today a little brighter together. Tune in now to the Nexxlegacy podcast, where every episode feels like home.